Greetings, ghouls! We are live once again. Happy Monday. It's Monday, November, 20th? Yes, Monday, November 20th, the week of Thanksgiving. If you haven't seen Eli Roth's Thanksgiving yet, make sure you go check it out. You can watch my spoiler-free review. If you go to some of the past shows, did my spoiler-free review of it after going and seeing it on Thursday night, and really enjoyed it. A lot of really creative kills. He's not reinventing the wheel, but he is definitely, Eli Roth has crafted a love letter to R-rated horror fans. Yeah, plus it's a decent story. I mean, it's a good slasher story to go along with some really creative, brutal kills. So check out Thanksgiving. If you've seen it, comment. Let me know what you think, thought. And if you go see it, make sure you check in with me later after you've seen it. Let me know your thoughts. Do you like gratuitous blood and gore? I think there's a time and place for it. Depends on the tone of the movie. But yeah, man, it was perfect in this one. So, and we're going to take a look at 5 more Thanksgiving horror movies to stream this week. But before that, real quick, I'm Deadsville director Ronin James. I am a veteran stuntman, about 20 years, stunt coordinator, second unit director. Now have my own production company here, doing my own thing. I still work in the film industry as well. Just wrapped a horror movie called Stalked. You can support Stalked and help us with our finishing funds on Indiegogo, igg.me.stalked movie, I think it is. If you go into Indiegogo and you search Stalked movie, you will find it. I know there are some cool perks there you can get. T-shirts, hoodies, prop weapons from the movie, signed scripts from the cast. Associate producer credits are still available, I think. But there's only a few days left in the campaign, so if you love horror movies, slasher films, independent horror, then help us get this one finished. Go to Indiegogo and support Stalked the movie. All right. Also, make sure you like, subscribe, follow, hit the bell, all that call to action stuff. I do this every day. Started last week, so still a work in progress. I start around 12:30-ish is where we're landing right now. And just go over the day's horror news with you guys live. Feel free to check in on our live chat. And yeah, I'll read your comments and all that kind of good stuff. So let's go and check out It's a Wonderful Knife. This is a horror movie. It's a Christmas movie, so we're moving a little quick here, but it just came out in theaters, and it's only in limited theaters. And even in limited theaters, there was like 1 showing per day. So I wound up, me and Maddie went and saw this at 9:50 on Saturday night in an empty theater. I don't know if they just don't promote these horror movies enough, I guess. Nobody was in the theater, and this one looked pretty good. If you're a fan of Christmas movies, like It's a Wonderful Life, obviously this is a mashup of It's a Wonderful Life and slasher, scream type horror, if you like that kind of stuff. And again, this one also has a I Know What You Did Last Summer 2000s vibe to it. But yeah, I'm going to dive in here and keep it spoiler free after we watch the trailer. So let's pop over here, start our trailer over again. Need some volume would be nice, and then I'll picture in picture with you guys. Here we go. If you haven't seen the trailer, It's a Wonderful Knife. Oh, gotta reset my sound every time I restart. Sorry folks, bear with me. Sound. There we go. Just always resets. Let's try it again, shall we?
Angel Falls, I give you Christmas.
The lights are so pretty. This is perfect. What did you eat?
Last Christmas still haunts me.
Time to let that go.
No one cares. Everyone would be better off if I was never born. Did you see that? Did the power go out? Oh my God. I stood under the aurora and said everyone would be better off if I never existed. Well, wish granted.
The angel strikes every couple of weeks.
How can that be?
Do I know you?
It's Winnie. You know that.
Okay. This her?
Hi, I'm Henry Waters. You're safe now. He's not gonna get you.
No one in this town knows me.
Who are you?
Dad. You weren't around to stop him, so he just kept going. He likes killing.
I'm here now. Let's have some fun. Hey, you.
Hey. Merry Christmas. We gotta stop him and get my life back.
You'll be safe now.
Looking to save.
All right, so there it is. It's a Wonderful Knife, and the trailer is good. Now, having seen the movie and watched the trailer again, I like the trailer. It doesn't give too much away, even though it does you can kind of gather a few things from it. But yeah, the trailer did a good job of not showing too much of the kills there. So, all right, I'm going to go through the IMDb real quick. After saving her town from a psychotic killer, Winnie Carruthers' life is less than wonderful. When she wishes she'd never been born, she finds herself in a nightmare parallel universe where without her, things could be much, much worse. So, yes, that is our setup, and very similar to It's a Wonderful Life, the old classic Christmas movie. You have the lead character wishing they were never been born and, you know, jump to an alternate universe. And yeah, she, I guess, so in the, they really give this away already in the trailer. In the regular timeline, she stops the serial killer. So when she wishes she's never been born and she switches to this other timeline, the serial killer is still running around. All takes place a year later after she had stopped the serial killer. So a whole year has taken place. So without her ever being born, a year later, the serial killer called the Angel, that's the slasher's name here, and he's very, you saw him, he's very Ghostface-esque in white, with a cool, sleek mask, no eyes, nothing. It was a cool design. It was a cool slasher design. And I also note, I'm going to bring it back up here so you can see what I'm talking about. If you look at the dagger over here, it's got angel wings on it, as you see it piercing through the snow globe. So cool, like ceremonial dagger looking thing with angel wings to further add to the character's mystique. Real quick through the cast here. Obviously, you'll recognize Justin Long right off the bat. Love Justin Long. He dies in every horror movie he's in. I'm not going to spoil it and tell you what happens in this one, so you're just going to have to find out. Jane Widdop is Winnie Carruthers. She is our star, and I haven't seen her in anything else, but I'm sure she's been in some other stuff. Joel McHale is her father, David Carruthers. You recognize him from, Community, I think, is one of the shows that he was on. And I think he did Talk Soup, maybe, way back in the day. Hosted that talk show like clip show, I think it was, back when we had cable networks. And Catherine Isabel from Ginger Snaps, also in this one, you will recognize as Gail Prescott. She plays Jane's aunt. And those are the big ones that you will recognize. Cassandra Naud as Karen Simmons, you might recognize as well. She's been in a few things. But they were the ones I recognized, at least. But the cast was good. The cast was really good. Everybody did a really good job. Jane Widdop carries the load as the main character, and our George character, so to speak. Also of note, who was really good, Jess McLeod plays Bernie Simon, the weirdo, the outcast of the town. And so when Jane is cast into this alternate universe, when Winnie is cast into this alternate universe, nobody recognizes her, and the only person she can turn to is the weirdo in town. So they kind of team up, and yeah, there's a heavy LGBTQ plus, I think that's all the letters, kind of vibe here as well, and doesn't beat you over the head or anything like that, so I think that was well done. You know, it focuses on the story, and everything just kind of, that was the one good thing about the writing. I do have a qualm, but I'll start with the good. The writing was really good, all the characters really played off each other well, and Justin Long was hamming it up. He does a great job. Joel McHale shows a side I haven't really seen before. There were some other guys I'd never seen. Sean Deppner as Buck Waters, sorry. It was pretty funny. Yeah, they do a pretty good job. The heart of the story, the emotional content of the movie is really good there in the writing. And the whodunit aspect is pretty good as well, because there's a twist that you don't really see coming. I kind of saw it at the very last second. But there is a twist in there that you'll see coming. Or you won't, I'm sorry, that you might not see coming. What else can I say without spoiling too much? Let's see. Well, it was good. There was a lot of tension. Stuff would happen quickly. There wasn't a lot of downtime. Again, the pacing was really good. Character development was really good. The play between Winnie and Bernie, the weirdo, that friendship that develops over the course of the movie was really good. That was really well fleshed out. That whole aspect of it was really solid. And the slasher aspect was pretty good. Now, having seen Thanksgiving on Thursday, where Eli Roth got super creative with kills, and there was a ton of blood and gore, and he really didn't hold back at all, might have colored my opinion here a little bit, because he did a really great job, and there was a lot of creativity and a lot of blood and gore. And this one, while the kills were decent, it was standard slasher fare, I would say. There wasn't a ton of creativity. There was some good cat and mouse stuff. There was a good amount of blood, and this is rated R. Yeah, rated R. So, not to say that there wasn't a lot of blood. There was a decent amount of blood, but after seeing Thanksgiving, where Eli Roth takes the creativity way up and sets the bar up here, 2 days later I see this, and I hate saying that the bar was a little lower, or that, you know, it was down, it was below, but it was definitely below Thanksgiving, but it would still be on par with your standard slashers. So, in closing, I recommend this one. I'm looking at Rotten Tomatoes right now. I'll pop over again. Going picture in picture again. The critics, 59 reviews, 54%, but the audience score is 72%. So, and you know, the audience tends to be a little more accurate. Critics have an agenda sometimes. I don't like to really take the critics' word for much when it comes to movie reviews, because they're getting paid, and once money's involved, nothing is pure anymore. But the audience scores, yeah, I'd probably say it's in there, 72, 75%, 70. I'd give it a solid B for the slasher aspect, and then maybe a B plus for the for like the holiday sentimental, emotional content story aspect of it. So yeah, it was a decent movie. So if you can find it, because I know some people were saying they couldn't find it, it's not playing in a lot of theaters. We found it at a Regal, and it was one showing at 9:50 at night. The only other place even remotely close was Warrenton, Pennsylvania, which is I think like an hour and a half drive from here, and that was at 10 a.m. and that was the only showing. So at least right now, this one's might be a little tough to find. But I know it's also a Shudder movie. This is a Shudder exclusive. So after it does a probably short theatrical run, I guarantee after Thanksgiving this is going to be on Shudder just in time for Christmas. You'll be able to watch this one on Shudder. So when it pops up, make sure you watch it. All right. We'll pop over to our YouTube. Hey, Steph Infection, joining in. We got more to come. I'm going to jump over to Bloody Disgusting now, and once again, picture in picture. We got 5 Thanksgiving horror movies to stream this week. Oh no. Laptop crashed again. This happened last time. Luckily, I have my phone handy, and I can at least read you the article while my computer laptop here reboots. I got to get a better laptop apparently. I don't know why this does this. It's Thanksgiving week, which means it's time to theme our horror viewing accordingly. Because tradition is a cornerstone of holiday celebrations, expect to find requisite Thanksgiving horror along with an unconventional holiday pick or two on this list. These titles share the core themes of the holiday, either through the rituals of preparing meals or a sense of family togetherness through survival, even if they're not always actually set on Thanksgiving. Here's where you can stream them this week. Okay, so they're not actually all Thanksgiving movies. There might be some just family-oriented flicks in here as well. Yeah, I'm just going to skim through them real quick on my phone as I bring this back up. And boom. We're back. Okay. Sorry about that, folks. This is the second time that my laptop has crashed while I'm trying to... I have a separate laptop that I'm going to start using, so we won't have to worry about it as much. All right. So here's some of the things that they're recommending we watch for Thanksgiving week. Blood Rage on Night Flight. When it comes to Thanksgiving set horror, slasher Blood Rage has emerged as the reigning holiday champion in recent years. Todd, Mark Soper, spends a decade in an asylum after twin Terry, also Soper, frames him for murder. He escapes on Thanksgiving. It's the perfect excuse for Terry to unleash his inner homicidal maniac, and Thanksgiving becomes one brutal bloodbath. Between the gore, an unhinged mom, and a twisted sense of humor, Blood Rage will leave you shouting, "That's not cranberry sauce." I've never heard of Blood Rage. Why is this? All right, Night Flight. I don't have Night Flight though, but that sounds like fun. Escape Room, another one that they have decided This pick is for those not feeling the holiday spirit. Escape room happens to be set around Thanksgiving, a small detail highlighted in the introduction to protagonist Zoe, Taylor Russell, who stays behind as her dorm mate heads out of town for the Thanksgiving break. Instead of big holiday meals with friends, Zoe instead finds herself fighting for her life when she tries out a new mysterious escape room, and it's rigged with lethal traps. Adam Robitel helms this Saw Meets Final Destination thriller that brings the fun thanks to zippy horror direction and elaborate inventive set pieces. Okay, I have never seen Escape Room, and I know they have more than one. Have you guys watched them? Are they worth watching? Should I check out Escape Room? Anybody? Oh, yeah, our live stream cut out. I can't see what's going on the studio page right now, so we'll come back. Holler if you've seen it. Christy on Pluto TV, Roku channel, Tubi, and Vudu. For college student Justine, the Thanksgiving break. Come on. Ah, fucking computers. For college student Justine, the Thanksgiving break proves to be horrific when she's terrorized by a group of masked outcasts throughout an empty, desolate college campus. It's not without flaws, but Haley Bennett makes a great final girl and Oliver Blackburn delivers on atmospheric suspense. Sure, it may be a little tough to believe that a college campus could ever be that empty over the Thanksgiving holiday, but it makes for a very eerie setting. It's well shot, the action sequences deliver tension, and the long stretches without dialogue make this excellent Thanksgiving viewing. All right. Sounds interesting. Moving on, We Are What We Are, AMC Plus, Plex, Pluto TV, Roku channel, and Tubi. She looks like she's been eating some flesh. After the tragic passing of their mother, daughters Iris and Rose are forced to assume her responsibilities and religious duties. Yikes. Considering this entails preparing and cooking human flesh, the daughters aren't so sure they want to continue taking over the custom, putting them at odds with their father. Extravagantly planned family feasts and a whole lot of family tension abound in this quiet, moody creeper. It has all the touchstones of the holiday. Yikes. All right, you're next on Max. Technically not a Thanksgiving-centered movie, but it checks off so many boxes that it might as well count. Lead heroine Erin, Sharni Vinson, accompanies her boyfriend Crispian, A.J. Bowen, for a family reunion. Awkward family interactions, the tension between siblings, and underlying resentments sound on par for a typical Thanksgiving gathering. Most holiday-themed of all, though, is the explosive dinner where things begin to spiral out of control for the Davison family. Humorous as it is tense, Your Next is a fun reminder that your holiday could always be worse. Well, not bad. Yeah. Some holiday viewing for you. Any of that sound appetizing? Ba-dum-ts. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Yeah, it didn't sound too bad. I wish I had Night Flight now so I could check out Blood Rage, because that one's actually a Thanksgiving movie. Other Thanksgiving movies, put them in the comments. Poultrygeist, come on. Thanksgiving. Where are those? Those are the Thanksgiving movies we want. Poultrygeist and Thanksgiving. Those are some good ones. I know there's others too. I can't see the chat anymore because it disappeared, but... Oh, live chat. Oh, there we go. Hey! Steph in the chat. Yeah. Yeah, right, Steph? Oh, let's jump over for Steph's comments. Inner homicidal maniac. So Steph seems interested in the Night Flight movie as well. These college campuses always somehow become completely deserted. Yep. And we thought our families were bad. Maybe we'll get Night Flight or whatever it's called. Yes, it is Night Flight, Steph. Maybe we will check that one out for Thanksgiving this week. We will see. All right. Well, I guess that's it for me. Boo believers. Hope you dug today's live stream, and let me know if there's something I should be checking out if I missed. I'll check it out tomorrow. Put it in the comments. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And tune in tomorrow for more Daily Booze. Until then, stay spooky, fiends. See ya.